You actually almost never know who the identity of the source is.
That's right.
Is.
Yeah, very rarely do we ever know. And if we find out at some stage, then we destroy that information as soon as possible. God damn it. Can you show that you had legal authority over that document? Is it really yours?
You went to 37 different schools. Can that be right? So a hacker at an early age and ran into the authorities early on.
Well, I was a journalist. I was a very young journalist activist in an early age. I wrote a magazine and was prosecuted for it when I was a teenager.
Your leak really substantially changed the world.
We are sort of overwhelmed by our growth, and that means we're getting enormous quantity of whistleblower disclosures of a very high caliber, a very interesting time to be in, because with just a little bit of effort, we can shift it.
The difficulty for people who are detained in one form or another is monotony, absolutely. So I try and make each day as different as possible, have some fun, and achieve some important blows for justice, which is satisfying when you're doing it. It's very satisfying to see innocent people, for example, walk out of prison with one of our publications above their head. Where is everyone? So you're going to freak out a little bit because, yes, I'm bringing in the aliens into this part of the talk. There's tens of thousands of extrasolar planets that we have actually detected on an individual basis. And from that, you can assemble the probabilities of there being Earth approximating planets. And there's hundreds of millions, maybe billions. So the question then becomes, well, where is the civilized life? Why don't we see it? Something very unstable about civilization. We don't see any reason why that should be true. Not in the sense of there being killer robots, although, of course, Google is now putting its AI in drones and so on. So yeah, there are killer robots.
Humanity is nothing but what we know and what we have. And what we have can be replaced and degrades quickly. And what we know is everything. And it is our limit of what we can be. So before we embark on any particular political stratagem, we first have to know where we are. Because if we don't know where we are, it is impossible for us to know where we're going. Likewise, it is impossible to correct abuses unless we know that they're going on.
And I have been detained in prison under house arrest and in this embassy without charge at any time in this country for almost 8 years now.
It's not just me that suffers this problem. I am perhaps the highest profile case.
Threat to the most powerful people in society. And to eliminate the notion that there's a place that powerful people can hide from. The ability for human beings to organize their fate in an intelligent manner. And that's the way to get all those people who have an ability to make a difference, to make a difference.
Lobo here. A CIA study shows that Julian Assange is a high-tech cat terrorist and that he actually treats his pets as a companion or a friend. Click this video to learn the truth about Julian Assange, or click subscribe to support Unity for J.